Peace and blessings. I am Reverend Nam Shakti, and I wanted to do this video about Starseed awakening. It's the term that is being used, but I like the term Starseed remembering. And it's because we're remembering who we are, we're remembering our galactic self. And it's so essential and important that as we are in this spiritual journey, that we do remember who we truly are, because we're not just this body, we are more than that. We are the universe. So welcome. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more insights, more awareness, more delightful insights of who you truly are in this journey that we are in all together. So my awakening, my remembering who I am started in my journey where I was meditating a lot, and in my meditative experience I actually had a galactic show up, an Arcturian, which at the time I didn't know was an Arcturian. So when I was meditating, I was going deep into this place where I was traveling. It's considered astral traveling, where I was going to different galactic places, different dimensions. I was seeing different colors, beautiful colors. And in a moment, I saw this light show up in my room, where my meditation room. And it was this galactic being with a head. He looked galactic, and he was little and skinny, and I saw him, and I kind of in the moment freaked me out a little. I did get a little scared, but he was light. He was a light being. He came and he touched his forehead against my third eye, and I felt this boom, this like lightning just happened in my face, and I opened my eyes and I got really freaked out because I didn't know what it was. And then I started having experiences where I was traveling more and more often. So that was my first experience, but my other experiences was when I was traveling more and more to different dimensions, and I kept seeing these same beings greet me to this different dimension. And when they were greeting me, they were hugging me, they were grabbing my hand, and they were really talking to me. It was more like telepathically. And this is how we communicate as well. As human beings, we are so powerful that we do communicate telepathically. Like when you call someone and they say, I was just thinking about you, that is telepathically. So we're communicating with each other that way. So when I'm in these different dimensions, because I still travel to these different dimensions, but now I'm more aware, more conscious that when I'm traveling to these places, I'm actually visiting my Starseed family, that I'm visiting, that I'm being around them, and they greet me with love. So I would come into this dimensions, and they would hold my hands, and I would gather in circles, and all of the galactics will come, and they will all be in this beautiful place. And the dimension color was like a light purple, kind of like my shirt, like a pink, a hot pink with like a light pink. It was this dimension place that the colors were absolutely beautiful, but it was bright white, just different shades of pastel colors. And traveling into these different places, I felt home. It felt good. It felt beautiful, and I just felt like I was at home. And ever since I was a young child, just like most of us, most of the stories that you hear here on YouTube talks about how we don't feel like we belong here. We feel like we're from somewhere else. I too have felt like I'm not from here, that I was from somewhere else. And I always felt like I wanted to go home, like I wanted to go with God, that I want to be with God, and I want to be different. It felt like I never wanted to be here, but I always felt like I was in a mission to do something, a mission to be with God and teach about God. So if you are an individual that have experienced some of these things, that you don't feel like you belong here, that you feel lonely sometimes, you feel like you're not from here, it's because most likely you are from another planet, you are from another galactic, you are from another universe. And we are all one. So it's nice to know our star seed. It's nice to know where we're from, but not to limit ourselves to think that, oh, we're only from that star seed. We have been incarnated in many other planets and many other places. And it's so essential that we also know that we are beyond the universe, that God made us in his likeness. So we are vibrating the essence of God, that we are vibrating the delightful, the soul of the divine spirit of God within our being. So it's good to know our star seed, but it's also good to know that we are beyond star seeds, that we come from something much greater than star seeds, that we come from something that is just out of this world, because that's what we are. We are out of this world, and it's essential that we remember that. So if you are interested in finding out in what galactic family you're from, I really would recommend that you just sit and you put that intention and you meditate on it. The divine will show you. The divine will bring that awareness to you, and you will start remembering. But you will start remembering not just your galactic self, but your angelic self and all the past lives that you have had as a healer, because we come to this earth to be healers, to teach God, to be aligned with source, aligned with the universe, aligned with that divine power of God that's in each one of us. As we're speaking, as we're doing, as we're vibrating love, that is our true essence, is love. So all these galactic stories, all these starseed stories are only us bringing us more to that awareness of who we truly are, which is that essence of God. I love you. I hope this video was informative for you, and stay tuned for other more videos about how to awaken and how to stay tuned, as how to be remembering who we are in that essence of love, of light, of healing. Blessings, peace, be still where you're at.